webinar. And if you have any questions, feel free to submit them using the Q&A feature at the bottom of your screen. Now I'd like to introduce Emma Bays, Deputy Director of the SOC Investment Group, who will deliver some opening remarks.
Hello, and welcome to our webinar. We are here today to talk about a Mercedes-Benz plant in Vance, Alabama. Workers at this plant recently petitioned for a union election, which will be held May 13th through 17th. And in the lead up to this vote, there are reports that Mercedes is interfering with its employees' freedom of association rights. To better understand what is going on in this facility, we've asked two Mercedes workers to give us a firsthand account. Along with the human rights implications, there are, of course, risks to shareholders stemming from these union busting practices. Unfair labor practice charges alleging serious labor rights violations are currently being investigated by the National Labor Relations Board, the federal agency that's tasked with safeguarding labor rights in the U.S. And in addition, the United Auto Workers, or the UAW, has filed a complaint under the new German Act on Corporate Due Diligence Obligations and Supply Chains, which took effect on January 1st of last year. The UAW's charges are an important early test of the Act, and we are pleased to have Dr. Miriam Zagmas walk us through the potential implications of this complaint. There are also reputational and operational risks from such a strategy, and Connor Constable from Pensions and Investment Research Consultants, or better known as PERC, will speak on some of these risks. I hope the webinar provides valuable insight ahead of the company's annual shareholder meeting on May 8th. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you for that introduction, Emma. Now I'd like to introduce two Mercedes workers who work at the Vance, Alabama plant, Brett Gerard and Austin Brooks. Now, to start off, can you guys please tell us about your jobs at Mercedes?
Yeah, good morning. My name is Brett Gerard. I've been at Mercedes, MBUSI for 20 years. I've worked in almost every shop except for paint shop. Did work production from 2004 to 2013 when I deployed to Afghanistan in service to the country. Returned in 2014 and moved over to material handling, supply chain operations, and I've been there ever since. I currently work at the MBUSI battery plant in Woodstock, Alabama, and that's pretty much my story. Austin?
I joined September 26, 2022. I'll be there for 2 years coming in September, and I joined fresh out of high school. And I'm also currently in the battery plant in Woodstock, Alabama. And pretty much that's all I've done.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about why you want to unionize?
Absolutely. For me personally, 20 years of experience, I've watched our company not keep up with the times. I would like to we pray for fair wages, competitive wages inside the auto industry. Benefits packages have suffered throughout the years. My wife herself has stage 4 cancer. I'd like to see something implemented to maybe help our situation. A little bit better coverage without having to go to a corporate clinic or something like that. Better retirement, just better working conditions, safety, work-home life balance. The times change every week out there. I can speak for the battery plant. Our shift model has changed 3 times within the last month and a half. Is that correct, Austin?
Yeah.
So things like that, I'd love to see some more stability. If we can unionize and stand up together, I think when we got it in writing, we would have more stability. That's my pros, or what's driving me to unionize.
My drive for it is I'm always sick, and I currently had to go to the hospital.